Hello, JayborinoPlays here. Welcome back. It's Insurrection Remastered, created by Vorgozz, heading into Map 18, Defense. We did destroy the Zerg last mission, so we have weaker enemies this time around. This was not an option in the original. Vorgozz clarified in the comments of the last video if you want to go check them out. So we had the option between having extra minerals at the start here or having weaker enemies. Now we have weaker enemies. The Zerg are nearing the perimeter. Destroy them. I only vaguely remember what this map even is, so let's go and see.
Your will has been executed, Judicator. However, with the depletion of the valley's resources, the Zerg have become desperate. They encroach our perimeters as we speak.
Sindria, what have you done? Edgelon, you live. The Zerg have become erratic. They've begun to swarm the untainted Terran communities.
I have performed the will of the High Enclave. I am accomplishing the destruction of the Zerg.
At the cost of how many innocent lives?
The lives of the Terrans are of marginal consequence.
They are living, sentient beings.
To defy my order is to question the authority of the Enclave. You speak heresy, Edgelon, daughter of Demiok. You are weak. Your will is easily corrupted. I was wrong not to have ordered your execution long ago.
You are blind from your own delusions. Ada Xerxes, why do you follow her still? You felt as I did once. You know what she is doing is wrong.
I feel no longer.
Ada Xerxes, defend our Bronte's fortress from the Zerg marauders. Once accomplished, dispense justice to this one who would betray us.
By your will, Judicator, Edgelon, when next we meet upon the field of battle, our words shall be written in blood.
You've gone too far, Sindria. The Zerg aren't the true infestation. You are.
Ooh! Got her!
In blood.
Survive the Zerg assault. Oh, I do remember this one. We have like a big circle base, and there's an expansion to take somewhere in the top of the map.
The earth moves. It crumbles beneath our feet.
Hold your ground. Destroy anything that lurks beneath it.
Okay, well, we have Ada Xerxes, and a bunch of stuff going on all over the base. Why don't you attack these units, please, and defend our home. Please? Please? Did we survive this? We did. Okay, first order of business. Okay, step one complete. Let's get to mining, and, oh yeah, it's like a real weird layout. I vaguely remember this. I think what I'm gonna do, actually, I talked about a base near the top of the map, and I want to say it's, like, in the upper right-ish area, so I'm gonna load up in this shuttle and go and try to, go and take care of that. So let's just abandon this front area. Well, maybe not. Yeah, we have multiple entrances. Let's just... I think we do want to back up. We saved a lot of our tech, which is fantastic. Plasma shields, first line of business for Ada Xerxes. And I want to save my money to get this base where it's up here. I hopefully don't regret not bringing units up here as well. But the sooner we can take this, the better, because this mineral layout is terrible. Now, luckily, we started with 1,000, and I think you're not meant to have many resources on this map. Yeah, see, so I think we want to do this right away. If I didn't know this was here, this would be a lot harder, but because I've already played this game, this campaign, rather, I know that this is here. So that makes a huge difference. Huge! Okay, we'll throw this down here. And we'll keep an eye out for where the enemy comes from and try to respond quickly. We'll keep some Dragoons in our mineral line, because we can't really afford to let that lapse. And then we probably want to get some more shield batteries all over the place. And we can upgrade our cannons in a plethora of different ways, so we'll keep an eye on that as well. Got a Zealot over here. Is this an entrance? No, but we could have enemy air attacks coming at any time. Keep in mind it said there are weaker enemies, and I'm not entirely clear on what that means. So we'll, I suppose we'll keep an eye out. We have 30 minutes. That's not too bad. Again, I'd like to get more upgrades faster, but for now, we're pretty constrained, mostly because this mineral layout is awful, so that's what this is for. Can send the shuttle back home and maybe bring a few more.
I long for combat.
bring a few more probes, perhaps. Might be the right choice. Okay, now they're over on the left, so let's... Oh, okay, they're on the high ground. We're going to lose our high ground cannons. They give us really good vision for now, but not super necessary. That's what I will say. Okay. Here comes the shuttle. Again, we're just going to bring, like... Pretty much all of these probes would be way better suited up in the other base, so... Let's load this up and bring them. We'll see if those Zerg can figure out their way down to us or not. Say, I could make a carrier. Like, we could do it before we inevitably lose the tech structure for it. Okay, let's go with these. And then start making probes. And where's my group? Where are you, Ada Xerxes? There you go. Okay, so we'll hotkey this group. Is this on the high ground? No, that's what I think we're just gonna hang out back here. We have slightly better choke points if we hang out back here, so I think we'll do that. Observers are nice. They're friendly, they're nice. Observers are great. Okay. Perfect, and then with this extra income, we should be able... Oh, we have 200 supply, is that normal? With this income, we can start slamming out upgrades. Well, okay, that not quite, but we will be able to eventually. Is the idea here? So we're technically only on one base, and I want to be able to get better upgrades as usual. Yeah, and if they're going to keep attacking up there, we have to ensure that this base survives. So we get some extra cannons. This base needs to pay for itself. Okay, Mutalisk's behind us. Let's just send Ada Xerxes back here in preparation. I think I want a second forge. I definitely think I want a second forge. So let's just throw this down here. I could start upgrading like my cannon armor and stuff. I don't know if that's really worth it at this juncture. And I don't really need the extra gas either. Let's just ensure that this base is locked down. Okay, one more. There we go. Okay. That's all the defense up here that I'm willing to spend on, I think. Otherwise, probably not worth it. So, other forge is done. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab Plasma Shields level 2. Again, Ada Xerxes. Heroes are just so important. I think it's interesting how the enemy is just ignoring these and running by them. So it's just free damage. I'll take it. Okay. Let's just save along the way.
We are under attack.
Okay, now we'll throw this down. Get a few more probes. And I don't remember if there were better options for income. I'm really not sure. Getting Storm would be pretty good, pretty much in every different situation. Are they still trying to... Yeah, see, they're just running by. This is actually working out really, really well for us. Okay, then they make it up here, and they're going to get smoked. Okay, and then we're going to leave these Dragoons back here, and we can make a couple more of them. And Storm is tempting. Alternatively, we just make more cannons. But for now, yeah, again, we're in just fine shape, I'd say. We're just going to wait for these upgrades, get +3 attack and shields, even though it's a weird combo. But by the end of this, we'll be able to have both of those. Okay, let's pivot. Actually, no, those are on the high ground again. So I think we want to stay. I'm going to leave... You know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm going to leave those there. Okay, and then let's throw down pylon up here. I don't think we have 200 supply worth of pylons. So I'm not sure how we ended up with that much. Okay, that's depleted. It's intriguing. It seems like they're ignoring the cannons to an extent. Yeah, see, like, they're going for this pylon, and they leave the cannon alone. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so let's head on over here. Cool. This is still going. I should get some more units. Let's get a carrier, because it's a carrier. That'd be good. +2. I'm just waiting for Ada Xerxes to have the opportunity to start killing this stuff. Yeah, I mean, all this stuff is benefiting. Let's see. Yeah, carrier capacity is a given. They continue to attack over here, so I think we will set up just a couple more cannons. Okay, that's enough, I'd say. And we're again, and we continue to upgrade the cannons on top of that, so we actually see some really good defense there. We'll get +2 there as well. +2 plating. Oh, should have canceled that. Okay, we'll set these back up. We lost some cash by doing that, but that's okay. We have enough of it now. Yeah, see, we must have had enough pylons to get to 200 supply. Okay, looking good. Hopefully we can get this all finished. Build another pylon there just in case. If these can all finish before the next Hydralisk attack, we should be fine. Here we go. Teal is not happy with us. Interceptors, please. Air armor's a weird choice, but we're doing it. Where's Ada Xerxes? Thought I had him hotkey. There we go. Okay, yeah, you're gonna protect us over here, buddy. We'll set up a couple more cannons over here. He's of 2 minds. We know. He's always of 2 minds. Okay, and then Gateway, you know what? I'm thinking a couple Dark Templar could be pretty neat. Okay, cool. Never mind, Ada Xerxes, come on back here until we can get this set up properly. Just like maybe 3 cannons should be enough, especially when they're upgraded. I'm focusing pretty heavily on cannons this map, and honestly that's primarily because we can have fun using them because they're upgradable. That's a rare thing, and I think it's neat, so that's why I'm making a bunch of them. I enjoy that quite a bit. So all these cannons, even the ones on the high ground, all of these, as we're able to upgrade them more, we can have a decent amount of fun with them. Okay, and then why don't we move Ada Xerxes over here for the other entrance. They keep sending Hydralisks up in this direction, and then I'm going to have to keep rebuilding these cannons. You know what we can do? We can make shield batteries because we can repair the shields of the buildings. Certainly different. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Upgrades. That's going to be +3 starting here pretty soon, even though we can't afford it yet. But when we can, yeah, let's just remake this one. Yeah, these Hydralisk attacks are pretty non-stop. Oh, that's so good. It's so good that that's an option. Yeah, and then as we repair these shields, we are in just dandy shape. Here we go. So let's get one more shield battery. That's pretty much impenetrable. Ada Xerxes. I think High Templar would have been a better option in retrospect. Interceptors. Okay, and we got some Dark Templar. We can get a couple more, and then Dragoons. I think Mutalisks are going to be the ultimate bane of our existence by the end of this. Let's go, buddy. Okay, moving into +3. Now, my cannons aren't doing extra damage versus air. That's a bit of a problem. We can do the same thing over here, though, and get more shield batteries to repair our buildings, which is pretty cool. That is so neat. Okay. Throw this down here. There's plenty of cash up here. Granted, we're only about halfway done, but we just have to hang on throughout all of this.
We are under attack.
I could get a gateway up here. Let's just move these guys over here. Yeah, +3 plasma shields now is going to be extra useful. Let's just leave this one gone. I keep seeing things run by down here, actually. That's okay. Air weapons will help against the Mutalisks. Air armor will, I guess, be a little bit more useful. Ultimately, you know what I can do is move... Can we get Dark Templar? If we can run Dark Templar up here, that would be really good. Let's just leave Ada Xerxes here. Yeah, getting like 2 Dark Templar to just sit up here would be awesome. So let's do exactly that. Jayborino, it's not Brood War. I know! I wonder what would happen if we walled this in. How much would that break the AI? Probably not a huge amount. They would just probably just clump up there over and over and over again. This is really helpful. Again, I'm glad that I left this stuff here. Okay, it's looking good. Ground armor. Almost got our +3. Ada Xerxes is going to be 3/3, and who cares about armor? Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's pivot. Teal is starting to get slightly upset with us. I don't know what the difference is with the AI that's been upgraded. Not sure what that really means. Let's just go in and make some extra cannons down here. We can reset up some cannons over here as well because we've spent a lot of time upgrading them. Oh, that's interesting. The orange units actually came over to attack me in this direction. All right. Shield batteries. Cannons. I don't want to abuse DTs too much. There's clearly no detection for the Zergs, so I'm not going to go overboard in that regard. Let's get a few more cannons up here. And by a few more, I mean replace the ones that we lost. Okay, cool. And then we'll get... Yeah, get out of here. +3 DTs. That's very good. 48 damage, man. I think Ada Xerxes alone can defend against the Mutalisks in this direction. It seems like they're funneling into this particular direction, so... High Templar would have been really good because we clearly have an abundance of gas. But now that we know that the Mutalisks are coming from the same direction, we just bottleneck them straight into our enormously good Hero Archon. Okay, our cannons will be 3/3/3. They won't be great against air attacks, but we don't really need them to be at this point. Nice, yeah, they're barely getting any real attacks in before they get absolutely obliterated by the Dark Templar. It's awesome. Again, this constant Mutalisk harassment would probably be the one major problem I would have with this map, but if we just... I think Ada Xerxes is best kept back here. If anything, maybe we would have kept him back here would have been pretty good, but ultimately this is fine. He's of 2 minds. Okay, this will be done. Cool, there we go. Our cannons are even stronger.
Upgrade complete.
The AI is acting wacky. It might have to do with one of the built-in attack commands that's used here. I don't know. Maybe, Vorgozz, if you can shed some light on it in general, but it seems like the AI is going for pylons more frequently. That's intriguing to me. I don't know why they would do that. So they're going after pylons, and then they're also, like this down here, they're ignoring this. Teal doesn't, but orange does, so I wonder if there's a difference with how it functions between those two. I have no idea. Okay, well, anyway, I'm feeling pretty good. I think we're pretty safe. The last thing to do maybe is make some zealots so that they can support our cannons over in this direction. And we should have +1 able to finish. So yeah, see, they keep going for that pylon. It's something with orange. Teal just straight auto-attacking, which is what I would expect. I've really come to rely on shield batteries a lot more in the Protoss campaign, which I like. I feel like with the changes that Vorgozz has applied have been substantial in the sense that I'm willing to do different things. I'm willing to utilize my heroes more. I'm willing to use different types of unit compositions specifically because of how different the tech tree. I mean, it's not. To be clear, the changes aren't enormous, but they're particular enough that I find myself having fun in different ways than I did when I originally played this, or really when I just played vanilla StarCraft 1 in general. So that's a big deal from my perspective. I think it's fantastic. Do I even have a Citadel of Adun somewhere? I do. Should have gotten Zealot legs. Okay, and then this might finish in time, getting that +1. Just pretend these are Dark Templar nomads, right? They're not part of the Shakuris group or whatever. How you doing, Ada Xerxes? Looking good, buddy. Psionic Storm, and I guess just queue up some High Templar at this point. I like being able to know that the gateway is building. That's a nice change, because the Terran have that, but the Protoss never did. I believe that's part of a base mod pack that Pronago helped create, or I maybe had just created straight up and is made available for others to use. So that's really nice. That's like the Zealot idle animations and stuff. I've seen people asking about that. The Zealot idle animations like this, that's part of a mod, like a base mod pack that Pronago's put together. Okay, cool. That's +1 air attack. You can even see when the Templar Archive is researching, too. Okay, now we got some High Templar. We may not actually have this done. I mean, it's only a minute and a half. Here comes Teal. They're very upset with us. They're finally going to destroy these brave cannons. I wish we could have seen how many kills these cannons had. You can do it. Kill the Ultralisk. He's done it, the absolute madman. Okay, we probably don't need Ada Xerxes here. We can bring him down to the front just in case. Because, like, this area is going to get hit real hard. Try to build up our defenses before it gets too bad. They might not even get to us in time. They might just get distracted by these cannons on the high ground. Yeah, they even bring their drones. I like it. This brave cannon. Yeah, see, they stop to get rid of the stuff on the high ground first, which is a huge boon for us because they don't even really stop to make an attempt to get rid of this stuff, which has been here the whole game, which is awesome. Nice! Yes, Overlord Massacre! Well, okay, if we could have played for another 10 seconds, all those Overlords would be dead to Ada Xerxes splash damage. But either way, that went okay. I wonder what the difference between having the increased enemy attacks would have been. I mean, having the extra money would have gotten us set up a lot faster. We probably could have made a lot more carriers or just gotten out High Templar faster, that kind of stuff. So it's cool that there were two different options to play this map, which is just a nice little addition from the original campaign. All right, when we come back, I think there's only 2 missions left for the Protoss campaign, and I think they're both pretty challenging, so we'll see if anything's been changed and how we'll approach them. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye now.